Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are some of the best players in the NBA, but as a duo, did the Tatum and Brown Celtics underachieve?
Go to lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on them bros for immunity. Can't beat them, that shit ain't gon' ruin me. I'm the only one now that outdo me. I got hoes by the crew tryna do me. My life like a movie, get hit in the water.
Now, the Tatum and Brown Celtics era started from the 2016 and 2017 NBA draft, where the Celtics would draft Jaylen Brown with the 3rd overall pick in the 2016 draft, and when the Celtics would draft Jason Tatum also at the 3rd overall pick in the 2017 draft. Now, heading into the 2017-18 season, the Celtics were coming off a 53-win season in the 2016-17 season, led by their star player Isaiah Thomas. And in the 2017 offseason, the Celtics would trade their star player Isaiah Thomas for the Cleveland Cavaliers star player, co-star player Kyrie Irving, and they would sign Gordon Hayward in the offseason. Now, coming into the 2017-18 season, the Celtics were thought to be the team to finally beat LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers and make the NBA Finals. But before the playoffs would begin, Kyrie would get injured and be out for the entire playoffs, and Gordon Hayward would suffer one of the most gruesome injuries in the first game of the NBA season. But even with their 2 best players out, the Celtics would make it all the way to the conference finals, led by their young core of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Terry Rozier, going all the way to the conference finals to face LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The young core of the Boston Celtics, they would push the Cleveland Cavaliers all the way to 7 games, and Jason Tatum would even have a career highlight when he dunked on LeBron, but unfortunately, the young Boston Celtics team would fall short to LeBron and the Cavs. But after this performance, everyone thought it was just a matter of time until it was the Celtics' time, until it was their era, until it was their conference. Everybody knew the Celtics were up next, especially with their young guys in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But after coming off a great 2018 playoff run, the Celtics in 2019 and the 2020 seasons would be disappointments for the Celtics. Now, although Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown would continue to get better, both of these years the Celtics would fall short in the playoffs, losing to the Bucks in the 2nd round in 2019 and losing to the Heat in the conference finals in 2020. Now, heading into the 2021 NBA season, things would continue to get even worse for the Boston Celtics, as this team was battling injuries, and in the playoffs they would go out in the 1st round to the Brooklyn Nets. But now, in 2022, the Boston Celtics will have a big bounce back year, as they would go from winning 36 wins to 51 wins and making it all the way to the NBA Finals. Now, the 2022 Boston Celtics was a very good team, with guys like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and Grant Williams. But unfortunately, they would run into a hungry Steph Curry who had something to prove that year. Now, the Celtics, they had a 2-1 lead in the NBA Finals, and they had a chance to go up 3-1. But unfortunately, they would blow that opportunity, and they would lose 3 games in a row, and they lost in the NBA Finals to the Golden State Warriors. And then, the following season, in 2023, they would run into Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler in 2023, bro was on a perk. I don't know what was going on with him, but Jimmy Butler was playing like God. And unfortunately, the Boston Celtics, they will lose to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, losing in 7. Now, at this point, everyone's questioning the Tatum and Brown Celtics because, this team, they consistently came up short in the playoffs and had so many chances at a title, and each time they would come up short. But the following season, the Celtics would acquire Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis, and then they would go on to have a 64-win game season, and they would make it all the way to the NBA Finals, where they would face Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and the Dallas Mavericks. And the Tatum and Brown Celtics, they would finally win their first championship in 5 games, beating the Dallas Mavericks. But even with winning the NBA championship, there was still a lot of questions surrounding this team, with many thinking their road to the NBA championship was way too easy. Now, after coming off an NBA championship, the Boston Celtics were heading into the next season winning 61 games. But in the playoffs, unfortunately they were losing 6 games to the New York Knicks, and in Game 4, Jason Tatum would tear his Achilles. Now, after Tatum got hurt, the Celtics would break up the whole team that many people thought was supposed to be the next dynasty in the NBA by trading Kristaps Porzingis and Jrue Holiday. And now the Celtics will find themselves at the 11th seed with an 8-8 record as the recording of this video. Now, the Tatum and Brown era started in 2017 and is continuing all the way up until 2025. And in those years, the Celtics went to the conference finals 5 times, went to the finals twice, and they would win 1 championship. Now, them going to 5 conference finals and only going to the finals twice, and then only winning 1 championship, is what makes the Tatum and Brown Celtics so disappointing, and for me, underachievers. Because when you look at how many chances this team had to win a championship, you can see why I call them underachievers. Now, they had 2020 where they lost to the Heat, 2022 where they lost in the finals to the Warriors, 2023 where they lost to the Heat. Now, 2024 they will win the championship, but then 2025 they will lose to the Knicks, and then unfortunately their star player Jason Tatum would get hurt. And even with Tatum getting hurt, even before Tatum got hurt, the Knicks were already beating down the Celtics team, especially if you looked at, the first and second game where the Celtics were blowing leads and the Knicks, came back and won both of those games. You could see why many people were questioning the Celtics team. Now, the Celtics, they had so many chances to win an NBA championship, and they failed at all those chances besides 2024. Now, I give them all the credit in the world for winning that 2024 championship, because there are some all-time great duos like John Stockton and Karl Malone that never won an NBA championship. But for the Boston Celtics to only win 1 championship during the Tatum and Brown era, I feel like that makes them underachievers. All the blown chances, all the finals losses, conference finals losses, shortcomings in the playoffs, all the times Jaylen Brown couldn't go left, all the times Jason Tatum choked, all the times this team had to win a championship in the Eastern Conference is what makes them underachievers. To only come out with 1 championship from 2017 up until now, to only have 1 championship makes the Tatum and Brown Celtics underachievers. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Young Ty Kiss. Appreciate you for rocking out with me. If you like the basketball content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Show love to the video. Peace out.